Hello everyone. Today I'm going to talk about how YouTube saved me from feeling lost. So I started YouTube about nearly 6.5 months ago, January the 9th, and I've made over 150 videos since then, pretty much every day, with periods of not doing it, days off, not being in the best place mentally, going on holiday, etc. But it's been something that I've been able to do pretty consistently, very consistently, to be fair. And I wanted to speak about how it's helped me and how it's given me purpose. And yeah, it's really helped me when I felt lost. So I think one of the big things is, I'm just going to lean down here. One of the big things is that routine is so important. I'm sure it's so important for many of you as well. And having this routine where I will make a video or aim to make a video every day and sometimes have ideas to talk about, other times just kind of improvise. Like I did this morning, I improvised thinking I'm going to talk about this, and just having something to go to as an outlet, therapeutic outlet, creative outlet, that's yours, and it's only yours, and you dictate what you talk about. Obviously you can tailor that to what you think people want to watch and want to hear, but at the end of the day you're the one that's deciding what to talk about. So I think the autonomy there is really powerful, and it's given me this space to just open up to, sounds silly, but open up to the world and talk about things that I think are important to me, and that I think some of you will also find valuable, because a massive goal here is to help people and also to connect with people. And that's another thing I felt, if I'm being honest, I don't think I've really found a sense of community since moving. So me and my girlfriend moved to where we're living now last September, and for me it was sort of transitioning from uni into the real world. Uni being this hyper social place where it can be because I know not for everyone, but it can be, and it was for me, like so much easier to make friends through like football, my course, just generally, like, it's a very sociable place, and I found that I was very lucky to have made some good friends there, who I continue to speak to, and then coming here, it's the real world. It's your 9 to 5. It's sort of navigating moving to a new place, and I think I've struggled with almost knowing what to do and how to kind of push myself to meet new people. And I think football has been a really big one there, where I have been able to do that, but also doing YouTube. I know that I don't actually meet any of you, although with Bob Listens, I know that's very different. So I actually know, but like I will meet some of you that, because you will most likely have found Bob Listens through the YouTube, unless you see it directly through Buy Me a Coffee. But I think you'd only find out about that through my YouTube. But that's not really the point, because that's not what Bob Listens is about. But also, it is still going to be a sense of community by connecting with some of you through that. So maybe it is a valid point, but I don't want to make light of it, because it's like a listening service. And yeah, so yeah, although I've met Mike. Some of you will know Mike. I met Mike, and we sort of became friends through YouTube, and I'm so grateful for that. And he's the only person that I've met in real life, and we've become good friends. But apart from that, I haven't met any of you, but I still feel this sense of connection and support from all of you. And also some of you will kind of in the comments talk more about your own lives and how you're feeling, what you're experiencing, what you're up to, just about yourselves. And I love that, because I think I do feel sometimes like, because it's obviously my channel, it's YouTube, it is just me talking to the camera and then people watching, like some of you. And I try and bridge that gap to make it a bit more two-way, where in the comments you can share some things about yourselves and it feel a bit more, like a bit more of a two-way conversation. And I hope that I can continue to do that, because I feel a lot of purpose, and I feel a sense of purpose and a lot of purpose when I'm able to connect with people and help people and learn more about people's lives and just have these nice conversations in the comments and things like that. So to kind of, because I went on a little waffle journey there, to summarise that bit, I've lacked some social connection in my life, and I think YouTube has helped me feel connected to people in a different way, and I'm really grateful for that, and I'm really grateful for all of you for allowing that to happen, so thank you. What else? Yeah, I think where I've lacked purpose in my previous job and this job, at times, like I've had times where it's been more rewarding and I found that purpose and felt that purpose, I should say, but I've also had periods of time where I've lacked that purpose, and I think YouTube has given me that, because it's given me a space where I think, oh, I might be able to help other people. How much I help other people, I don't know, but even if I could help one person, that would be amazing. And then through Bub Listens, like the new listening service that I've created, I wouldn't have created that if it wasn't for this, and if it wasn't for YouTube and for all of you. So I'm so grateful again for that, because I think that's, even though I haven't actually had any calls yet, 'cause it's not starting until Sunday the 28th, I want to say. Yeah. I have felt, I feel that purpose already, just in creating it and getting it started, and voice break, beginning to build that up a bit. And I had a really nice comment, and I hesitated there, because I was like, I don't know if this person would want me to actually share this, but I did have someone comment and very kindly donate on my Buy Me a Coffee page. Just honestly, just I was speechless, and I didn't know what to respond, because I was just so sort of like so touched by this comment. It was just the kindest, most sort of genuine and caring comment, and it made me feel great, and it made me feel quite emotional, and I didn't know how to respond. And if you're watching this, thank you so much, because I said in the comment that it really made my day, and it did. It made me feel again that purpose, feeling like I can connect with people and I can help people. And obviously with this channel, it's about helping people. Sometimes I will just do videos where I'm just talking about whatever, and that might not help people, but even just like helping people through having that connection, watching the videos. Yeah, thank you so much for the donation, and yeah, I'm so grateful for that. It was really, really kind and so generous, so thank you. What else was I going to talk about? Yeah, again, coming back to the routine, I think I have the routine of going to work. I work full time, and then on Saturdays I go to London for uni. So I do have a pretty consistent routine as it is. But in terms of what I do outside of work and uni, this is something that kind of almost anchors me, keeps me grounded in the sense of I have this thing to turn to where it's sort of ingrained in my daily life where, okay, I'll wake up, I'll head off to work and do a YouTube video on the way sort of thing, like I'm doing now, or I'll get home and do it. Whenever it is that I do it, it's like it's just like the standard for me that I'm going to be making a video. And there's not many things in my life where I felt like I can be as consistent as I am now, where I don't begin to resent it. And there's obviously going to be times where I won't feel like making a video as much and that sort of thing, and sometimes I won't then, but other times I'll think, actually, if I'm feeling that way, either talk about it on here or just kind of just give it a go. But yeah, it's definitely been quite eye-opening, where I realise how important this has been for me, when I actually reflect on like the fact that I've done it for quite a long time now, and that I've been able to keep up with it, because I felt in myself like I would, but at the same time, you never know, do you? And it could have, like with quite a lot of things, I'll start doing something and then I'll stop it, because I think that's just kind of how I am. Sometimes I'll have these different ideas and then I'll stop. But I think with the YouTube and with like Bub Listens, they're things that really feel close to home, close to my heart, and something that I know that I will stick with. There were things like when I was thinking of doing the t-shirts and things like that, and I think that was a cool, well, I'll let everyone else like that, a cool idea or a nice idea, but at the same time I didn't feel as much purpose from that, because it's a product. Yes, that would be cool. Again, some of you might not think it's cool. I don't know if I think it was quite cool. But actually doing something where I can help people more directly, rather than maybe it feeling like it's more one way again, where people are helping me by buying a t-shirt. Obviously they're getting a t-shirt out of it, but I think this is something where, yes, it's two-way, because people, if they choose to, can donate and things like that, and it's also two-way because it's giving me a lot of purpose and it's benefiting me from feeling like I can help others, if you know what I mean. But it's more two-way, where the service is for you and it's for you to be able to offload, a bit like I do with YouTube, to be honest. No one's listening. No one is talking back here, and it's just my outlet. There's a similarity there to Bub Listens, because you're going to be talking to me, and although I will be doing the minimal encourages and the non-verbal cues, it's not going to be that conversation where we're talking back and forth. So I think that might also be an element to what inspired Bub Listens, as well as like my own therapy training, where I've practiced the blank screen, where I have spoken to my course mate as a therapist, and they have a blank face and things like that. Again, it's not going to be completely blank face, but yeah, it's going to be more smiling and nodding and stuff. But yeah, anyway, went off on a tangent there. I think I could tell that I feel a strong sense of purpose with the YouTube and with Bub Listens, because it feels like it's personal and it's close to me, rather than it just feels like authentic. That's probably what I'm trying to say. And it feels authentic in the sense of this is what I want to do. This is this is like I know that I want to be a therapist. That's like my ultimate goal. That's my ultimate purpose. And these things where I can hopefully help people in different ways, but also the similarities to my training, to my end goal, which is also just helping people and giving people a space to feel heard and a space to offload. So these are kind of like, yeah, adjacent. I guess adjacent. Anyway, I'm waffling so much, but I hope you understand what I'm saying. I'm really excited to start having calls for Bob Listens and see where that goes, because that is definitely something that I can see myself doing for a long time. If people seem to benefit from it, obviously I want to make sure that it's working right for you, because it is for you. So yeah, we will see how that goes, but the plan is to have that as something else that becomes really consistent for me, even if it's sort of once a week, up to 6 sessions, maybe less. We'll see. It might only be like 1 or 2 sessions a week. We'll kind of see how it goes, but I can see that being something that I can be consistent with, as I am with YouTube. And with the YouTube, I can see myself doing this for a long time, because I have no plan. Oh, voice break. I have no plan of stopping this, because it's been so amazing, and all of you have been so amazing. So thank you so much, and I think that'll be it from me. Be kind to yourselves, be kind to others, and take care. And please ignore all of my voice breaks. They're horrific. And thank you for watching the video.